Hello, my name is Ismael Moga. I'm self-represented. This is an scene from the Imitation game, and I'm playing the part of Alan Turing.
What are you doing here?
The lady told me to wait.
In my office? She tell you to help yourself to a cup of tea while you were here?
No, she didn't.
She didn't tell you. What a joke is then either. Gather.
Was she supposed to?
For Christ's sake, who are you?
Alan Turing.
Turing. Ah, let me see. Oh, Turing, the mathematician.
Correct.
However, could I have guessed?
You didn't. It was just written on your piece of paper.
King's College, Cambridge. Says here you're a bit of prodigy in the maths department.
I'm not sure I can evaluate that, Mr.
How old are you, Mr. Turing?
27.
How old were you when you became a fellow at Cambridge?
24.
And how old were you when you published this paper here that has a title I can barely understand, which apparently got you this fellowship?
23.
And you don't think that qualifies you as a certified prodigy?
Well, it rather depends on how old were my peers when they did comparable work, doesn't it?
And how old were they?
When Newton discovered the binomial theorem at 22, Einstein published 4 papers that changed the world at 26. As far as I can tell, I barely made part.
You're serious, aren't you?
Would you prefer to make a joke?
Not sure you know what those are.
It hadn't seemed fair that it would be a requirement for employment here, Mr.
Commander Deniston of Royal Navy. All right, Mr. Turing. I'll bite. Why do you want to work for His Majesty's government?
Well, I don't really.
Are you a bleeding pacifist, Turing?
I'm agnostic about violence.
But you realize that 600 miles from London, there's a nasty chap named Hitler who's looking to engulf Europe in tyranny?
Politics is not my area of expertise.
I believe you've just set a record for the shortest job interview in British military history.
My mother said that I can be off-putting sometimes on account of being the best mathematician in the world.
You're the best mathematician in the world?
Oh, yes.
Do you know how many people have rejected for this program?
No.
That's right. Because we're a top secret program, and I'll tell you, just because we're friends, that the last week I rejected one of our great nation's top linguists, known German better than Bertolt Brecht.
I don't speak German.
What?
I don't speak German.
How the bloody hell are you supposed to decrypt German communication if you don't? Oh, I don't speak German.
Well, I'm quite excellent at crossword puzzles.
Margaret!
The German code are puzzles, a game just like any other games.
Margaret, where are you?
I'm very good at games puzzles, and I think this is the hardest puzzle in the world.
Margaret! Oh, for the love of... This is a joke, obviously.
I am afraid I can't make jokes, Commander Deniston.
Have a pleasant trip back to Cambridge, Professor.
Enigma.
You called for me?
That's what you're doing here. The top secret program at Bletchley. You're trying to break the German Enigma machine.
What makes you think that?
It's the greatest encryption device in the history, and the German use it for all major communication. If the Allies broke Enigma, well, this would turn into a very short war indeed. But you also haven't got anywhere. If you had, you wouldn't be hiring cryptographers out of university. You need me a lot more than I need you. I like solving problems, Commander, but Enigma is the most difficult problem in the world.
Enigma isn't difficult. It's impossible. The Americans, the French, the Germans, the Russians, everyone thinks Enigma is unbreakable.
Good. Let me try it, and we know for sure.